Design tips for better presentations. Presentations often receive a bad rap, for good reason. We've all sat through those long-winded speeches with uninteresting and uninspiring PowerPoint presentations. So what differentiates between a good presentation and a poor one? Content and design. While your speech may be perfect, the images you show can greatly add or detract from your message. This workshop will help you create well-designed presentation slides that effectively get your point across. Throughout these 10 tips, we'll take a look at some modern contemporary slides high in contrast with attention-grabbing graphics. Tip 1. Consider ditching the stock template. Using slide themes included in PowerPoint can be presentation death. They are overused, boring, and sometimes pretty ugly. Create cleaner presentations by starting with a clean slide and building from there. I realise that for non-designers, leaving behind the templates can seem a bit daunting, but you can do it. Your students will thank you for it and will remain engaged for longer. Tip 2. Don't use more than 6 lines of text. Packing too much information into a slide will completely undermine its purpose. It will make the slide look cluttered, and the amount of information on a single slide can be overwhelming and be difficult for students to digest. Instead, it's far better to break the information up into bite-sized chunks, spread across multiple slides, making it easier to read. Tip 3. Alternative to bullet points. Too many presentations are bullet point crazy. Your audience will likely groan as soon as they see this painfully boring slide appear on screen, the bullet-ridden slide. It is recommended that you keep one message per slide. So if you have 6 bullet points on a slide, you can simply make 6 slides and save the audience from falling asleep during the presentation. But what if you want to keep those bullet points on a single slide? Well, you could style the slide a little, making it more visually interesting. Break the points down into their own sections. Adding blocks of colour and icons is a great way to make the slide more aesthetically pleasing, and it will keep the interest of your audience. Tip 4. Use sans serif fonts. With typography, go for legibility over fun. While you can use a creative font for a slide title, avoid using it for body text. Instead, stick to clean traditional typefaces like Helvetica and Arial. Tip 5. Size fonts appropriately. Chances are you're designing your presentation on a laptop or computer monitor that is far smaller than the final presentation screen. When sizing your fonts, keep in mind that the text should be large enough to be read by the person at the back of the room. Tip 6. Maintain a strong contrast between text and background. In order for your message to pop, you need a high level of contrast between the background image and your text. If your background image features a lot of variation, portions of your text may not be legible. In that case, a stylish block of colour behind the text could do wonders. You could perhaps slightly lower the opacity of the block of colour so that some of the image still shows through. This will bring back the legibility of the text while adding visual interest. Tip 7. Use no more than 5 colours. There's no need for complex gradients or textures. You can get excellent results by just using the right colours. A harmonious palette can easily enhance the look of your entire presentation. Websites such as Adobe Color CC can help with inspiration when deciding on a colour palette for your presentation. Tip 8. Use contrasting text colours to draw attention. It's like bold or italic, but better. Use a single colour in your selected palette to emphasise important points in your text. However, make sure you don't overdo it. Tip 9. Use single images. Images really help make your presentation more visual, but don't get carried away with too many images on one slide. It's a presentation, not a photo album. Instead, limit your designs to a single image with simple or no text. And while we're on the subject, try and source high quality images if possible. Avoid using images that are too low resolution and have been scaled up, resulting in blurred, fuzzy, stretched or pixelated images. This just tells your audience that you simply threw your presentation together without giving it much thought. Using high quality images will make your presentation aesthetically pleasing, visually stimulating, and is more likely to keep the attention of your audience. And finally, tip 10. Use visuals to increase emotional appeal. Visuals are there to help support your message. They can help enhance comprehension, retentions, and elicit an emotional response that increases impact. Use powerful visuals to get your point across.